AI is taking over everything that we do as humans, but trust me, the future is actually for people who know how to communicate with AI and how to manipulate AI and how to build AI. And that means you need to know how to code. Today's problem is a rather easy one. So if you're a new visitor, welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, welcome back, mate. I am really glad that you're coming back here for more problems and for solutions. But also, I really encourage you to start thinking about how to solve a problem. And the key is persistence and consistency. Keep doing it. Keep watching solutions for problems as many times that it clicks in your head and you can automatically start solving that problem. It's like playing the piano. You keep playing until you can just automatically put those fingers on the keys and continue with your life. So let's solve this one. If you're a frequent visitor to my channel, you will see that I've got Hackerrank on the left-hand side. I've got a Jupyter notebook on the right-hand side that will help me introduce the problem, give you examples, and give you the solution. So today's is power and mod power. Every time you see mod or mod in Python, most of the time it's about the modulo operator. The modulo operator shows you if I divide a number by another number, what is the remainder? For example, the modulo of 5 by 3 is number 2, which means that if I divide 5 by 3, I will have 1 times 3 plus 2. And that is the modulo of that operation. So something for you to just remember. Now, let me just expand this window and introduce what the problem is. We have only heard of Python's powers, now we will witness them. So there is a built-in function in Python that allows you to perform the power operation. For example, if I say POW of 2 and 2, that allows you to take 2 and raise it to the power of 2. If I show you 2, power of 2 and 2 is number 4. 2 and 3 should equal 8 because it means 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. So you can easily say, hey, Amir, why do we really need a built-in function for power? Because I can do 2 asterisk, and 3, and that will give me number 8. Well, there is not any reason for that, but this is a built-in function, and this is you using the power of algebraic operations. So let me just clean up this screen because that's not relevant to this problem just now. The function of power, I showed you what it does, but it doesn't stop there. It also allows you to return the modulo operator. So in the example with 2 and 3, I told you that you can say, hey, give me 2 raised to the power of 3, and it will give you 8. But if I ask for the modulo by 4, you will see that if I raise 2 to the power of 3, which will be 8, and then divided by 4, there will be no modulo. There will be no remainder. So, but if I do it by 5, their modulo will be 3 because 8 divided by 5 is 1 times 5 plus 3. So if I write it down for you, you will see that power of 2 and 3 is 8. And if I divide 8 by 5, I will have a remainder of 3. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me clean the screen and actually see what the task is. Here's the task. You are given 3 integers, a, b, and m, so we will be taking them from the user. We will print 2 lines. On the first line, print, oh, I've got balloons because of this sign, which is very cool. On the first line, print a result of power of a and b, so that's line number 1. On the second line, print a result of power of a, b, and m, and that's your line number 2. Now, the input format is the first line is a, second line is b, and third line is m. There are some constraints, and then the output has to be the result of power of a and b, and this is the remainder of power a and b with m. So let me show you how this works. For a, I will use the input function. If you haven't seen my video on input function, I do encourage you, the link is up the top right. It will really help you understand what input function does. But the essence is that input function takes everything you give it into a string. And I don't want a string for this problem. I need integers. So let me convert this to an integer. I will do the same for b, and I will take an input and convert it to an integer. And I will do the same for m and take it into an integer function. If I run that, I just want to run the exact problem here. So 3 for A, 4 for B, and 5 for M. And if I need to print two lines. Line number 1, print power of A and B. That will be line number 1. And line number 2 will be print power of A and B and M. If I run that, you will see that the output is 81 and 1, which is exactly what I was expecting. So let's go ahead, copy these 3 lines and paste them here, and copy the next 2 lines and paste them here. Run the code, and I am ready to say, ta-da, it was a success, but just for one use case. If I run multiple tests, you will see that it is successful for all of them. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, and if you want to thank me, put it in the comments area. That makes my day.